So the stock market is soaring after literally one social media post from Trump. What does that mean for us as option sellers that may have some open positions? Well, that's what we're going to be talking about today, guys. So let's get right into it. And I'd really appreciate it, guys, if you hit that like button, that subscribe button. It really helps this channel grow more than you know. And of course, I hope you guys are having an absolutely God blessed day. Happy Monday, right? Probably one of our better Mondays in the past few weeks, right? It's nice to see the portfolios turning a little bit green. But guys, if you didn't see, I'm sure you have at this point, the market across the board has been very green, obviously in pre-market here, because we heard, that Trump made a post on Truth Social saying that there have been very productive conversations, and hopefully we see a resolution soon. But let's be real here. What actually is happening under the surface? This is not a ceasefire. I see a lot of people posting on, on social media, war is over, blah, 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 blah. No, this is simply a 5-day postponement, right, where talks are going to be happening, and hopefully everything gets resolved. But we still have to be smart as option sellers, okay, especially in a market that is driven by a single social media post, okay? We got to be careful here. But let's talk about if we have open positions. Let's say you did sell some cash secured puts on this dip, right? We've seen a tremendous amount of oversold setups across the board right now. It is insane how many oversold setups that we've seen over these past 2 weeks, and maybe you jumped into some, maybe you're seeing some recover, right? And you may be considering buying to close your positions out right now, and you're kind of in between. So I want to kind of walk through my thought process on buying to close out positions, when to do it and when not to. Also, guys, we're going to jump into that in just one moment, but I had a lot of people ask me, Pete, I want to try out Arcpix, right? Is there like a trial? So I have a very special one if you're tuning in here with us right now. So if you go to arcpix.com, I have a special coupon code literally just for you watching this video. It's TAKE5. So TAKE and then the number, just 5. And that's going to give you your first month subscription for literally $5. And I know you're going to absolutely love this tool, especially if you're somebody that loves running the wheel strategy, but you don't have time researching literally all the nitty gritty details about all these different kinds of stocks and what's going on, breaking news, options chain, trade ideas, all that good stuff that you can see on your screen right now. So the coupon code is TAKE5. But let's talk about this, right? So let's say you did like a put on Apple last week, right? And you did like maybe, let's just look back over the past week, right? Maybe you hit it right around like March 20th, right, when it was like at 247, and maybe you did like some 240 puts. All right, let me quickly crack open Apple here, and we'll see what we're getting, right? So if you did look at, let's say, a 240 put, right, and obviously that would have locked up $24,000 of your money, and let's say you collected about, let's do like a realistic premium. You probably collected around, usually I'm going around 2%. Let's say you did like let's just say $600, right? Closer, a little bit more aggressive. You probably got a little bit more, but let's say you did open a 240 put on Apple last week. Apple now obviously shooting up, right? In pre-market, probably gonna have a very good day, already up 2%. And when you open your portfolio after just a few days, right, you are probably already captured a lot of your premium on this position, on this play, right? And let's say you did a standard, 30 days to expiration. A lot of us are going to see this when we open up today, and you probably will see this many times. So if you're watching this video in the future, this lesson will still go a long way for you, okay? So in this situation, because the market can be moved and swayed so quickly, what I usually do, if especially with some crazy pre-market news that came out, I will immediately buy to close my position out right at the open. I will not wait. I will not wait till, an hour. Usually, like I like to wait till around like 10:30 before like placing any trades and doing stuff like that. See where the dust kind of settles here for us, because how volatile the market is on the first and last hour of the trading day. But in these kind of cases, I will, right? So when would I do it? Well, I like to copy and paste my my cash secured put calculator, and all these calculators are free, guys. Just attend the Ark Options Strategy workshop. Click that first link in the description of today's video. You'll get these calculators that I like to use, as well as my full trade log template right here that you'll get for free. So, for example, let's say if I open up my app here at the open, and I see that I'm able to close out my position and capture, let's say I have to give back $300 of premium. This is kind of like my 50% rule, I call it. And this is what I say, that I am going to give back $300 of this position, right, of that premium, right? However, I will now remove my collateral will no longer be tied up anymore. My $24,000 will be returned back to me. I'm no longer collateralized, and I can go redeploy that capital into, let's say another opportunity, right? I can go and jump into another opportunity. I can go see what other oversold setups there are. What's the return on collateral? Maybe I want to just get into some other stuff, whatever it is. The point is, the risk is off the table at that point. You've bought to close out the trade. You're done. You get your money back, and you captured about 1.25% on your money, right, in a matter of a few days. Okay. Now, usually for us as option sellers, I had somebody ask me the other day, it's like, hey Pete, does it like, how often do you get in and out of a trade in the same day? Not very often, okay, because we're selling options. Usually time isn't on our side and in our favor, so we're not day traders. We're not getting in and out of trades all day long in the same position. It does happen, but it's super, super rare. More frequently now, but I can't even really remember the last time. It's happened a few times on SoFi for me because it's been so volatile, but like on an Apple and something, not very often does it happen, right? But so looking at this specific trade, I would take this trade because I am now giving back 50% of my premium. I'm looking at my return on collateral, 1.25%. If I made 1.25% on my money in a matter of a few days, I am very happy with that. And if you aren't, you're probably in that degenerate gambler mindset still. In my personal opinion, I always will free up, take the risk off the table, and walk away with making 1% of my money in the span of a few days. And you will see this if you have positions that are going up. So for example, a lot of people may be doing like SPY puts, stuff like that, right? Where we're seeing a nice 2% bump almost in pre-market, where if it continues to see that rally, right? Perfect. Now, here's the other question a lot of people have is like, Pete, but what if I hold it till tomorrow, right? Or to the next 3 days, right? What if I'm able to then only give back another $100 of that premium and I end up netting myself out $400, right? Well, obviously your return would be higher there, but you're now holding through a market that is insane, right? In my personal opinion, this market that we are trading in, where it's so driven by social media posts and trillions of dollars of the market can be erased or added by literally a social media post. I don't want to be really involved. Like, I don't want to necessarily be picking individual stocks in an environment like that. I primarily have in my past videos, I love the dividend ETFs right now, income ETFs, SPY, QQQ, just accumulating right now. That's where I'm at, right? Because this market, especially with individual stocks, we see where a social media post can move the market more than literally in earnings. Look at Nvidia, look at Micron, right? For great earnings, great guidance, great products, stock still drops, right? So we're dealing with that with kind of all of this stuff at once. So if I'm able to take risk off the table, right? Start thinking of it as risk. Like your capital, when you are wrapping it up in a cash secured put, you are at risk. You are at risk. It may not feel like it is to you because a lot of people that get into this strategy make it feel like it's free money, right? Like, yes, we're collecting free money, premium. We're not. We're essentially insurance salesmen, and we still are taking on a tremendous amount of risk when we do these positions. And so in my personal opinion, why would I not, right? As a businessman, I always think of selling options. I'm in the business. I'm in the business of making money. So if if I closed out this trade today for $300, right? And I was able to connect $300, and tomorrow Apple continues to moon to like 20%, whatever, and I could have netted out, let's say 550, like the contract, I would have netted out 550, and I would have made 2%. Dude, I wouldn't even give a crap. I genuinely would not even care that I missed out on a few $100. And that's relative. If you did more, more contracts, obviously that's missing. You're missing out on thousands of dollars. But I don't care about that at all. I care about protecting the capital. I care about sticking to my strategy. I care about sticking to my plan, right? And most of us, I hope if you're like a new investor and this is kind of like your first kind of craziness in this market, you actually structure yourself a strategy and a plan and you stick to it no matter what, right? Because it's so easy, I have found, and I see it in the content, right? When the market was declining, everybody's stressed out, everybody's freaking out, everybody's scared, nobody's looking at it as an opportunity. But I was excited. I don't know. Am I crazy? I feel like I was the only person that was genuinely excited that the market was crashing down. I literally bought SPY and QQQ every day last week because of this opportunity. Every day, NSCHD, right? So to me, maybe because I've seen it a few times, like eventually these markets, they do recover. Obviously, past performance not indicative of future results, yada yada. We know that, right? But in my personal opinion, If SPY never recovers and we go into a recession, okay, fantastic. I will just DCA into it. I have a longer time horizon, and I'm able to continue to my accumulation phase into my future covered calls on SPY, QQQ, SCHD, JEPI, and JEPQ. But keep an eye out today, and especially this week, on your positions. I personally like to, obviously I'm not a financial advisor, do what you want, but if you could take your risk off the table, and especially with getting in and out of a cash secured put really quickly, I honestly think it's a smart play and redeploying that capital elsewhere, guys. And don't forget, if you want to get into Arcpix, I have a very special coupon code for you guys. Literally just go to arcpix.com, type in the code on the monthly plan. Type in take 5. You'll get it'll take $92 off of your entire first month. You'll get to try out the software. It's incredible, especially if you're a busy person like me and you just want to see what your top setups are every single day. Plus just key information about, all things wheel strategy and Ark Options Strategy related, flags, all sorts of stuff. Great information about the stocks, gives you AI news summaries, fundamental rankings, all of that good stuff. So go head over to arcpix.com, use that code take 5. And guys, remember, sell options, collect premiums, repeat. I'll see y'all tomorrow.